Chapter 5. I don't have the slightest clue what to wear. Will we be outside, inside? Is it super casual, or do people dress up? What I really want is an invisibility cloak, some way to walk in and not be stared at. But since I know that's impossible, I try to hit something in the middle, wearing jeans tucked into suede boots and a red cashmere sweater. I twist my hair into a bun, slap on my regular makeup plus extra eyeliner, and walk out to the living room to wait with Granny. "Hoo-wee, ain't you gorgeous?" "Hardly," I say, flopping down on the couch. "Didn't nobody ever teach you how to take a compliment?" "No, nobody taught me almost nothing at all. You just say, 'Thank you.'" "Fine, thank you." She humps and crosses her arms. "Well, I guess that's some better. You might try a smile next time." "I didn't ask for the compliment," I say. "Why am I supposed to be grateful for something I didn't ask for?" She shakes her head at me. "Libby, a whole lot of people in your life are going to give you stuff you don't want. In my case, it was mostly bad advice. Your best course of action is to say thank you and throw it away when they ain't looking." I hear an engine growling up the driveway and jump off the couch to grab my coat. I'll remember that. "When you coming home?" she asks as headlights cut through the darkness. "Midnight, I guess." I lean down to kiss her cheek. She smells like cough drops. "Midnight? Well, don't expect me to be waiting up." "You better not be," I say, pulling my scarf out of the collar of my coat. "I want you to get plenty of rest until that cold's gone." In the back of my mind, a little voice says, "Colds don't make you cough blood." "Okay, bossy. You get on to that party before all the fun gets gone." "I'm going." I pull the door closed behind me just as Cole steps onto the porch. He's wearing faded jeans, cowboy boots, and a PCHS hoodie. His cheeks are pink and his breath clouds up in the cold night air. "Hi." "Hey there." He smiles and stares a little too long at the 3-inch heels on my boots. "You look great." "Too dressy?" I ask as he starts down the steps. "I can change." He turns back to me and his eyes crinkle at the edges. "I said you look great, Lib. Can't you take a compliment?" I follow him into the dark yard. Apparently not. It's a cold ride down the mountain. Cole's car is older than my mom's. It's kind of cool looking, but only about half of it works. Heat is part of the non-working half, as is the thingy that rolls up the window on my side. It's only open a crack, but Cole drives fast and the air streaming through is icy. "Is it much further?" "Just a couple miles." He glances over at me. "Shit, you're probably freezing." He reaches into the backseat and hauls over a blanket crusted with dead leaves. "Put that over you." Even without the leaves, the blanket has an ick factor I'm not really comfortable with, but I'm freezing my butt off. Hopefully, whatever germs the blanket has will be too cold to infect me. Cole seems impervious to the temperature and keeps up a running stream of information on who I'm about to meet and who I should avoid. Oddly, Dober, who appears to be his best friend, is at the top of the avoid list. So of course, I'm looking forward to meeting him. 10 minutes later, we turn onto a gravel road. An orange glow shines through the trees, casting long shadows that fade into the night. "Is that a fire?" "Bonfire," Cole says. "You ever been to a bonfire party?" "No. I'm thinking about bonfires and how they pretty much have to be outside. Then I'm thinking about how it's mud season, and then I look down at the 3-inch heels on my suede boots. You could have told me it was going to be outside. Cole pulls into the parking area. I'm not sure what else to call a bare yard with 20 cars in it. The fire is ahead of us, across a plowed field studded with patches of snow. "You don't have to be outside. The party's in the house, too." "With Dober's dad?" He takes the key out of the ignition and turns to me in one fluid movement, pointing at my nose. "Stay away from Dober's dad, right?" I stare at him in the light from the fire. If the guy is such bad news, why are we even here? Cole looks at me like I asked why we breathe air. What else are we going to do? I had no answer for that, and anyway, he's already getting out of the car. I claw the blanket off and fumble for the door handle, only then realizing that's another part of the car that doesn't work. Cole comes around to let me out. "Sorry, that's next on the list. Just waiting for my paycheck." "You have a job?" "Not really. I just do some work now and then at the mine, landscaping, running errands, random stuff." He runs his hand over the hood of the car. "It pays for parts." I wrap my scarf up around my mouth. There's a breeze rattling the naked tree branches, and the damp crawls right through my clothes and condenses on my skin. "So you're fixing your car up yourself?" "Yeah." We're walking toward the fire. As he turns to me, the shadows catch in his dimples, and I wonder what it would be like to run my finger over them. "I've been working on it since I was 15. Daddy and I rebuilt the engine first. It didn't even run when I bought it. Cost me $6,000. "Are you kidding me? $6,000 for a car that didn't run?" "Well, yeah," he snorts dramatically and jerks his thumb back at the car. "That's a '65 Mustang." "So, it's old?" "It's a classic," he says, like it's a question, one I should know the answer to. Right. There's a long silence telling me I'm supposed to say something else. Well, it looks great. I can't wait to see it when it's done. He smiles. You think you're going to be here that long? 1,000 things run through my head. My old school, Iris, Georgetown, but then MFM calling from the police station to say she'd been arrested. Withdrawing every cent from my college account to pay the lawyer's retainer. Living with Iris until MFM's plea hearing, then packing up the apartment alone, dealing with utilities, movers, and storage companies alone. And finally, the bus ride to Granny's, where I'm no longer alone. Absolutely, I say. I live here now.